you decide to eat healthier. So tonight, you make a big, super healthy salad, packed with one green vegetable everyone praises. You feel proud. You think you're protecting your heart. But if you're taking a common blood thinner, that same healthy choice can quietly reduce your medicine's effect, meaning your blood may clot more easily than your doctor intended. And for some people, that can raise the risk of a dangerous clot, which can lead to a stroke. That I end the next few minutes. I'll show you the exact vegetable, who needs to be careful, and the simple way to eat it safely, without fear, and without giving up healthy foods. Welcome back. If you're here because you saw a scary headline, take a breath. This video is not about panic. It's about staying safe, especially for seniors who take medications that affect blood clotting. Quick note, I'm not your doctor, and this video is general education, but I can help you understand one of the most common food and medication mistakes, and what to ask your healthcare provider. And if you like simple, practical health explanations made for real life, subscribe. I post videos to help seniors avoid common risks without complicated medical language. Now let's talk about this shocking part. The vegetable is not candy. It's not fried. It's not a strange supplement. It's a vegetable many people call a superfood. That it's kale. And kale isn't alone. Other leafy greens like spinach, collard greens, and Swiss chard can fall into the same category. So why would doctors ever warn about something so healthy? Here's the simple reason. Some seniors take a blood thinner called Warfarin, also known as Coumadin. Warfarin is prescribed to reduce the risk of dangerous blood clots for people with conditions like atrial fibrillation, certain valve issues, or a history of clots. For many people, it's a very important medication. Warfarin works by lowering the effect of something in your body called vitamin K. And vitamin K helps your blood clot, so think of it like a tug of war. Warfarin pulls clotting down. Vitamin K pulls clotting up. Your doctor is trying to keep that balance in a safe zone, because too much clotting can increase the risk of clots, and too little clotting can increase the risk of bleeding. That balance is different for different people. Now here's where kale comes in. Kale is very high in vitamin K. So if you normally eat very little kale, and then suddenly you start drinking a big green smoothie every morning, or you start having giant kale salads every night, you can flood your system with much more vitamin K than usual, and that can make warfarin less effective. If warfarin becomes less effective, your blood may be more likely to clot than expected, and that, depending on your health history, can increase the risk of a clot-related emergency, including stroke. Now let's talk about the word overnight, because it's important to be honest. Does kale cause a stroke overnight for everyone? No, of course not. But can a sudden, large change in high vitamin K foods affect the balance your doctor is trying to maintain? It can. That's why many doctors don't say, never eat greens. Instead, they say one key word, consistency, not avoid kale forever. Consistency, because your doctor can dose your medication around your normal eating pattern. But sudden big changes, like going from almost no leafy greens to very large daily servings, can throw things off. Let's make this very practical. Who should be extra careful? If you take Warfarin or Coumadin, listen closely. This is especially relevant if you've been told you get INR testing. INR is a blood test that helps your clinic understand how quickly your blood is clotting on Warfarin. If you do not take Warfarin, kale is usually just a healthy vegetable. But stay with me, because there are still a few food mistakes seniors can make that affect stroke risk in other ways, like dehydration, blood pressure swings, and sodium problems. We'll cover that too. But first, if you are on Warfarin, here's the safe way to think about leafy greens. Number 1. Don't suddenly quit greens completely if you normally eat them. People sometimes hear greens affect Warfarin, and then they panic and stop eating vegetables. That is not the goal. Vegetables have benefits, and suddenly removing vitamin K from your routine can also change your INR. Number 2. Don't suddenly triple your intake. because a new diet plan says detox. A sudden big increase can change your balance. Number 3. Keep your amount steady. Week to week, that if you love salad, you may be able to keep eating salad. Just don't drastically change the size and frequency without talking to your clinic. Number 4. Tell your healthcare provider if you plan a big diet change, especially smoothies. And let's talk about smoothies for a moment, because this is one of the biggest hidden traps that a smoothie can pack a lot of greens into a single glass. You can easily blend what would normally be a big bowl of leafy greens. And because it's liquid, you drink it quickly. So you might think, it's just one drink. But it can be the equivalent of a large serving of high vitamin K vegetables every single day. If you recently started green smoothies and you're on Warfarin, do not panic, but call your clinic. Ask if they want to check your INR sooner, or if they want you to adjust your routine. Subscribe to Senior Health now. One small health tip today can make a big difference tomorrow. Here's a helpful way to talk to your healthcare provider. You can say, I'm on Warfarin. I want to start eating more leafy greens for my health. How can I do this safely? Should I keep my portions consistent? And should we recheck my INR after I make a change? That is a smart, calm question. Now, I want to be clear. This is not about saying kale is bad. Kale is nutritious. For many people, it's a great choice. This is about understanding that for certain seniors, kale isn't just a vegetable. It's also a vitamin K source, and that can interact with warfarin dosing. Okay, now let's expand beyond kale. There are a few other healthy eating habits that can accidentally raise stroke risk in seniors, especially if you have blood pressure issues, kidney issues, or you take multiple medications. Here's the second hidden trap: sudden dehydration. Some seniors try a new diet and accidentally eat less overall, or they cut salt extremely low without guidance, or they drink less water because they don't want to use the bathroom often. Dehydration can thicken the blood and can also affect blood pressure and how you feel. It can lead to dizziness and falls, and it may affect circulation. This doesn't mean dehydration automatically causes stroke, but it can add stress to the body, especially if you already have risk factors. So a practical tip: drink water regularly, and if your doctor has given you fluid restrictions, follow those. If not, aim for steady hydration, not extremes. Third hidden trap: extreme diet swings. Some plans push people into sudden, strict changes. Only juices, only salads, no carbs, detox week, and so on. For seniors, sudden major changes can cause blood pressure drops, weakness, low blood sugar, and confusion, especially if you take medications for diabetes or blood pressure. Again, no need to fear healthy food. The real danger is sudden big swings. Now let's talk about stroke warning signs, because this is the part that truly saves lives. Use the word fast. F is for face drooping. Ask the person to smile. Does one side droop? A is for arm weakness. Ask them to raise both arms. Does one drift downward? S is for speech trouble. Is speech slurred? Can they repeat a simple sentence? T is for time to call emergency services immediately. If you suspect stroke, do not wait. Do not drive yourself if you feel unsafe. Call emergency services now. Minutes matter. Now let's bring it back to the main message and make a simple action plan you can follow today. If you are on Warfarin, step 1. Look at your typical week. Are you usually low on leafy greens, or do you eat them regularly? Step 2. If you want to change your diet, like adding kale salads or green smoothies, do it slowly and consistently, not suddenly and randomly. Step 3. Tell your clinic. Ask about INR monitoring after change. Step 4. Be cautious with concentrated sources like smoothies or large daily salads if that's new for you. Step 5. Don't stop your medication or change your dose based on a video. Always follow medical advice. And one more reminder: many people today take other blood thinners besides warfarin. Some newer blood thinners, do not work the same way with vitamin K. That's why the best move is simple. Know which medication you're on, and ask your doctor or pharmacist how foods interact. Now let's wrap this up. Kale is healthy, but for seniors on warfarin, sudden big increases can reduce the medicine's effect, which can raise clot risk. The goal is not fear. The goal is consistency and communication with your healthcare provider. If this was helpful, subscribe for more simple, senior-friendly health tips. And if you know someone on Warfarin or Coumadin, please share this video with them. It could genuinely prevent a scary mistake. And comment below, are you on a blood thinner? And did anyone ever explain the consistency rule to you in plain English?